What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Group Chart Analysis. It is Wednesday, yes, September 5th, 2018. And last night was a trip. It was good. We were right long term. But, there were some things that I did wrong that I don't normally do, which is I got in early and I didn't wait for London session. So what had happened was our first initial analysis, I'm going to go right into the pairs. I was right into Euro USD, which we overall last night had for the rise, right? We had that for the rise. But what I initially had thought, is that Mark? Hold on, I'm sorry. What's he doing? Let me call you right back. On a call. I don't know what that's about. We initially thought I was going to rise straight up, no pullback, but whatnot. But my initial analysis to myself was, and I think I mentioned this before, was that EU is a very, and this is why I trade these pairs and I completely went against it. EU is a very traditional pair where it will throw nice patterns. And it does throw patterns. Remember, it was down here, it formed this one part. I don't know what is going on. Oh, shit, that's Bet. I'm calling him back ASAP. And my initial analysis was for it to come down, retest the low, and then shoot up after that W is formed, right? But what happened was we were looking at the 15-minute here, and I initially thought it was just going to be, out of here and this, there was going to be a straight rise, which it did, but then it came back and during London session, and then around, early AM before New York session started hitting, it finally reversed up and the news hit. So that was the overall direction that we wanted to do, and that goes for EU, GU, AU. We had these pairs 4 buys. That was the initial thing. We had them 4 buys, but they just shot down and formed some patterns before they ended up doing it. So long term, we were right to finish out the entire day. Intraday, very short term, there was some minor mistakes where it came into entry points. So that's my mistake. But I mean, shit, something so small, it's nothing fucking crazy. But now that we're moved on, now that we have the new set, this has just made it obvious. So after this reversal, so that today's Wednesday, that means going to Thursday. Wednesday, Thursdays are midweek reversals. What happens after this reversal, we are going to see a continuation. There's no divergence in the TDI for it to go down. It just formed a new high. After a new high has to be a new low. So on this chart, we are expecting the continuation up, which is what we were looking for overall. And then in the beginning, before London session, we are wanting this to pull down. All right, wait for it to drop. As it drops, we will wait for the next push up to at least test this next zone guaranteed, which is right here, which is about 60, 70 pips, right? That's what we're looking for. That's my analysis. I'm sticking to that. Fucking Forex rules. Saying dumb shit. Yeah. So that's what you're going to be looking for. Small chart here. You're going to be looking for maybe something like this. Boing, 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 and then shoots up. Right? That's all we're going to be looking for. Let's go to GU. Saying something. So retest of the mail. Yeah. Exactly. You just want it to drop. Let it drop down to the most recent hit support. Let me delete this. It's going to be around this line, which is 1.16191. All right, so that's what you're going to be looking for. GU, same thing, guys. This is literally the exact same analysis. Does anybody want to tell me what I'm going to say here before I say it? Because I know all of you are smart. What am I looking for? Somebody. Come on now. It's a learning lesson today. Do it. Somebody save me.
Retest to the low. Break out high. It's going to break those new highs. So just wait and look for the lows in the London session and then wait for it to break that high and continue up because it has no divergence. And the TDI doesn't indicate that it's going to drop. So we're looking for buys.
Drop mic.
Boom.
Boom. That's it. That shit was easy. That was good shit, dude. See, getting this stuff could drop, continue up. Exactly. Exactly. This is all we're doing. Oh, shit. Clicked the wrong button. And let me explain why. It's bound to go up. 4-hour water. It's in consolidation. It's going to go up, form a new high. Here's that high up top. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for it to drop down. Boom, skadoosh up to at least retest this guaranteed high, right? You can put your take profit at that high for safety reasons. I mean, it's up to you. But we know they're going to go blow past it and do whatever they want. But let's just say you did actually put your take profit at that high. Say it pulls down to this Mayo right here. That's a good 88 pips. I'm sorry. That's a good fucking day. It's a great day on one pair. So that's what you're looking for. AU. There's AUD news in the next 13 minutes. And my guess is it's going to shoot up. Does anybody want to guess against me? Taking bets. Who knows? It could actually. I'm going to see.
Just to be a dick, I don't want to make it too.
What?
What?
I didn't hear you say. What's that? Talking shit?
I said just to be a dick, I want to bet against you.
I'm going to be a dick.
But no, I'm just kidding.
You hear that, people? You called me ugly. No. What I think is going to happen are one of two things. I think AU, if this happens right now, so the news is when? 12 minutes? If this happens in 12 minutes, this is literally going to set the tone for EU and GU. So what I'm expecting is a boom, is a shot up. Right? That's what I'm expecting. That's what I want to see, which would happen to the RSI would be this, right? So I'm not sitting here and telling you that you got hit the trade list. It's up to you if you guys want to trade it. If you guys want to take a buy, I believe this will be a buy. And this is the confirmation for me that when I see this move up, this is going to give me confirmation on EU and GU, and you guys are all knowing what I'm going to play tonight. That's it. If this rises, I'm playing EU and GU. That's it. Gold, same shit as EU. It started pulling up, but it's still a little ugly. I think it's going to go up a little bit more. This RSI has no signs of it slowing down. It's coming out of the volatility band and pushing this more forward, going up to this trend line. You see like a trend line right there? Boom, boom, boom. Broke this trend line. What did it do? Retested it, then came up. So we're going to look for that hit of the trend line, which if you guys want to know how to draw it, go to the top of the day of August 28th, drag it across to the top of August 31st until the future right here. And you got your projected zone. So that's where you're going to be looking. U-Chief, continuation down. All right. This thing still has to come down to retest this low right here. Right there. Right. So it's got to retest that low. It's got to keep dropping. It's perfect against the water. And we're back. And we're a short break.
Yo, Ryan, we didn't get to hear anything at gold pretty much. And you were mad choppy before too, but like
most of the it's the same shit. Is it still recording? It is. All right, bet. Cool. And we're back. Welcome back to today's Will the Wi-Fi Work or Not? So, what I was saying on gold is expect the same shit. So, I pretty much drew here. Where is it? If you guys see the trend lines from August 28th to the 31st, I drew my trend lines from the top of those 2 points and gave myself a projected zone of where this thing is going to rise. If it breaks this trend line, what you're going to see is this, boom, skadoosh, kaplow, up to that blueberry, right? So that's what you're going to look for. That's the next zone. That's where it's going to go. That's what you have to do. Good stuff. All right, U-Chief, what I was saying about U-Chief before we got rudely interrupted by fuckery. We're looking for sales still. Broke the blueberry, came back, retested it on the daily. It's still oversold, but it has to come down to form that W to retest the low because the base pair and it has to do it. It bounced off the 4-hour water. It has to retest that low, so we're looking for sells. Short-term sells, 15-minute pullbacks, stop hunt high, and sell. All right, that's it. That's all we're doing. Simple as that. UCAD. Man, this thing did not reverse last night. So I wait on this pair. I'll wait. I'll fucking wait. It's gotta go up still. Still a buy. Consolidation. New high. Hence new low. What we could see though is this. Boom, 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 right? Or boom, 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 boom. That's what we could see. Did you catch that? Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
What's up?
How many booms was it? Oh, it's boom.
You gotta look for it's the sound of the booms, right? So it's a boom, boom. If it's a vibe boom, it's gonna be a boom. But if it's like boom, boom, it's small booms. But you just gotta look for 3 booms with a right turn, and you got to have funnel cake in your hand when you're doing this. If you don't have, it's not gonna work. But I can guarantee you, 100%, right? This is a guarantee. The market will move to the right. That's all you gotta know. That's all it's gonna do. That's where it's going. But just wait. Just see what it does. UCAD's still going up. I don't really trust this pair. I hate it. It's like the town bicycle. Everybody's ridden there. You just gotta do your thing. But you just gotta boom, boom, go up, or wait for it to break that water, then retest the Mayo, and then hit the Wayo and go up. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. But I don't care about UCAD because there's other pairs at stake. UJA. Oh. Damn. Daily. This looks like it's going to drop again. 4 hour. Hit that high. Throwing all these wicks. Going down. Hits the Mayo. It's going to continue down. Let's go to the 15. Short term. Pull back. Drop again. Short term. Pull back. Drop again. Consolidation. Hits the water. Comes back down. Retests the low. Or perhaps breaks it. And continues, right? That's what you guys are going to look for. That's it. Short term. It's going to drop again. Same thing with GJ. Damn. Where did that come from? Is there GBP news this morning? Yep. That's why GU is so up high. Well, it didn't take out that high, so technically this could still drop. Daily. Hit the water, the 1 hour. GJ is about to be in some fuck shit. Reason being, it's because the EMAs are really tight. There's nothing in the middle. It's gonna do this. It's gonna go boom, 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 boom. No, just kidding. It's not gonna do that. But it's not really in this place that you want to be messing around with it. I do believe it will drop again. Hence, because there's no trend in UJ dropped. They're very correlated, so they do a lot of things together. But do expect this thing to come down to the recent low, and that's about it. It's in the middle right now. You got the high here, you got the low here. This is called no man's land. So if you want to be smart, wait for it to hit that low, then you can rebuy it. If you want to be even more smarter, wait for it to hit that high, not break it, then drop it. But it's in the middle. So if you want to play it, be my guest. Play it. Do it. Daily. EA. Still has not reversed yet. Still overbought on the daily. The weekly is getting ready, hopefully, to drop soon. If it doesn't drop, we know the reason why. It's because it's going to be a new trend. Monthly. Oh, look at that monthly. Oh, that monthly. Looking like it could go up to there, over to that blueberry. This thing could break that high. I think it will, actually. I think it's going to break that high. Short term, pull back, drop to the 4 hour water. That's what you're looking for. Short term, because this is what's going to happen. Shit. This is going to happen. Ready? Boom, boom. Damn it. And the water is going to line up like this. Why does that keep happening? I can't even draw. Like this. That's what's going to happen. And when it hits that, it'll do this. Boom. So what does that mean? What's about to happen to this pair? Doesn't even matter.
Is that what it is?
You put it up there. You put the low down here. It's going to range, a.k.a. fringe. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to consolidate in the zone because it's going to break it. Long term, it's going to break it. So they're going to sit here. They're going to trap traders because all of us are thinking it's going to drop. It's not going to drop. EA is going to continue. And all you have to do to see that is go on the monthly. The monthly says it. Oh. Even the weekly took out the highs. Like, bruh, it's going up. On Thursday. So then we'll take GA, and that means GA's ugly ass is going up too. Even broke a high. Wanted it to drop. It didn't drop. It's okay. We have a reevaluation. We know what we're doing. 15-minute. It's ugly as shit. Don't necessarily like to play it. But if we're looking for buys, stop, hunt low, buy. Simple as that. There's a new high. All right, so that's what you're going to be looking for is a stop, hunt low. Look for the retest of these EMAs. There's news in the next 2 minutes, so we'll look at that, see what happens. And I'm not in any of those trades right now, so I'm not saying anything. We'll see how that goes. If these drop, that means AU's rising. That means EU will rise and GU will rise, and we know what we're playing tonight. So let's see how it goes. G-Chief, I fucking knew this pair was going to go up. Oh my God. Ugh, I was in this pair last night. This thing skyrocketed. It was due for one, so if anybody caught that, good shit. Went all the way up, pulled back. I still think it's going to go up for reasons of this retest, and it's going to go right back up to at least retest this high, this area right there, red area, right there. All right, that's where I believe it will shoot. So we'll see how that all pans out because it is due for a reversal. It has been consolidating down here and continuing to drop for a while. So we'll see how this continues, and we'll play what happens after it. So there's news. So what happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Maybe it didn't hit yet, but news.
It could. News could be delayed a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's slowly rising a bit.
I'm still sticking to my knot. Look at the volatility bands. They're so small. There's no volatility in the market at all. Go. Oh. Go! I'm just going to be waiting on this. Just pay attention to these pairs and see how it all goes. Does anybody have any other questions? My main pairs right now are EU and GU. Those are the ones I'm looking for tonight because those are the easiest ones to play right now. Gold, you can too. U cheaps to sell. UJ, GJs are sells. EA and GA don't touch them. Let them consolidate. G cheaps to buy. And yeah.
Not really feeling AU though.
AU's similar. I believe AU's going to shoot up as well, but it just doesn't have the same obviousness as the other two.
Yeah.
I believe this will shoot up. I think it was just delayed. They were trapping traders here. So I think you're going to see this thing shoot up towards the 1 hour Mayo tonight, which will give clarification to EU and GU, which I'll talk about in the group chat. So I will talk to you guys in the group chat later. Everybody here have a good night. We'll get on tomorrow, see how it happened to finish off the week, and let's catch those pips, all right?
Nope. See you
Sounds
later.
good, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace out.